UAV above.
Oh,
Oh my god, camper. Oh my god. Oh my
Be
god, that's
advised,
good.
hostile counter UAV is online.
Camper. I found the camper.
Hostile orbital VSAT online.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning to all you people out there in the gaming community. It is Lady Sinister coming to you with some Battlefield 3 gameplay and a commentary by myself. Yes, I'm by myself this time, and as you guys can probably guess by the intro, that's how Black Ops 2 has been for me recently. My sleeping patterns have been all over the place. I've actually been falling asleep about 6-7 o'clock PM, waking up about 4-5 AM. So that time of the morning you've got a lot more target finder LMGs, snipers, and just generally people who don't want to move an inch. So it's been really frustrating, and I hope this audio is a lot better. Actually, I've just gone out and brought a blue snowball, so hopefully the audio is better than this commentary. Getting off subject, talking about rage, this is my topic. I recently read an article, I think it was in the Telegraph or something like that, the link will be in the description, and it actually put the Washington dock shootings to the fact that the guy was playing Call of Duty. Now this is the topic. Do violent video games cause violence? Now, in my view, no, they don't. Do I think young children who are playing or watching over 18 games and films, does it influence them? It sure does. Children are very impressionable, and I think as adults we forget how impressionable our children are. They look to us as the responsible adult to, how we act, how we behave. So if they are seeing a lot of sex and violence and horror in their lives, then will become the norm for them, and that's their behavior will mimic that. We forget how impressionable our children are. Also, with people with mental health, do I think it affects them? Yes, I think it does, because a good film or a good game draws you in. You feel those emotions, you feel the adrenaline, you feel, if they're angry or they're sad, or an intense moment, you feel all that. Our brains are able to process the difference, but people with mental health, they aren't able to process the difference between reality and the game or film. So do I think Call of Duty caused the guy to go and shoot up the docks? No, I don't. In actual fact, I think that our mental health services are failing, and our government should be looking at improving them and seeing the failures there, rather than trying to blame a video game or a film. Of course it doesn't do the game or the film that harm, because all publicity is good publicity, right? So it gets people talking about it. But recently GTA has come out. A guy got hit over the head with a brick and then stabbed for his GTA 5 game in North London. Now, that's just, do I think it's GTA's fault? No, I don't. I think it's the fact that people are just selfish, and they believe what someone else has got, they want. So rather than going out and buy themselves or queuing up, they're like, why do I need to do that? I'm more important than whoever, So I don't need to queue. I'm a VIP, baby. I don't need to queue. I'll go and take it from someone else. So, that's the mentality of some people today. I think our mental health services are failing, because recently we had a woman who actually rang up the police and said, I'm going to go kill somebody, and they didn't take any notice, and a grandmother lost her life. There was also a young girl between the age of 12 and 14, and she was actually stabbed and killed by a guy who had severe mental health issues, because he felt she looked at him the wrong way. Now, in my view, and this is just my view, we have, sheltered housing for elderly people where they have a warden who comes around and checks that they're okay. Why can't we have a similar thing for mental health? They're able to go out and interact with the world and still live independently, but they have a warden or a carer who will come around and make sure that they are taking their medication, that they're feeling okay, and they're looking after themselves. There's a spiral with mental health, and it goes to the point where they're not looking after themselves, they're not looking after the house. And if people were monitoring that, they'll be able to see that people were on a downward spiral, rather than and be able to do something about it before it got too severe. So I believe our governments should be looking into our mental health services and improving them. I mean, it can take months before you can see a counsellor, but GP can dole you out antidepressants, no problem. So I think it definitely needs improving, and I think our governments and media should be looking at those issues rather than blaming a violent or game or film. It's just stupid. In my view, I think there are more things out there that cause violence than video games, like things like a sports match or whatever. You're in the atmosphere, you getting fraud in it that causes people to be violent. Generally, gaming is a solo affair, so you generally don't get the atmosphere or the feeling or whatever, the hyped upness of a video game, because it's usually on your own, usually solo. So let me know what you guys think in the comment section. Do you believe that violent video games cause violence? Let me know in the comment section your opinion. I love interacting with you guys, and I'm gonna sign off now, so I'll see you guys on the next video and the next commentary. As always, thank you for watching, and like and subscribe and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.